The disciples knew about him, they understood him, but he was revealed. In chapter 4, the message goes to the entire world through Nebuchadnezzar having his experience and being the king of the earth, a king of kings. That's what he was told in Daniel chapter 2, right? But he was also told in Daniel 2 that his kingdom would be what? Divided, that another kingdom would come in, the kingdom of the Medes and the Persians, correct? Yes. So Babylon is divided. Babylon's in unity here. Babylon divided here. The Godhead is manifested in Babylon here. And then Babylon sends a message, the leader of Babylon, to the whole earth of who God is here. This is the book of Daniel. In chapter 5, was their teaching or education brought in? What were they taught about? They were taught about, no, not a dream. In Daniel chapter 5 is the fall of Babylon. They were taught, he was made third ruler in Daniel chapter 5, because Belshazzar said whoever can read the writing and give the interpretation will be made third ruler, and a chain of gold. And he was made third ruler. And what's amazing is as soon as the kingdom transferred from Babylon to Medo-Persia, Daniel was still the third ruler. Because it was Darius the Mede, Cyrus the Persian, and then Daniel. The kingdom was just conquered. And then when Darius the Mede took over and he reestablished everything, he set up Daniel to be even higher than third ruler. And he was chief over the top 3 presidents. Sought to find occasion against Daniel concerning what, everyone? The kingdom. Verse 4. The closest I had this was while Candace and I were sitting in jail. And one of the reasons why they had the little girl physically examined to see if she had been abused or anything had ever happened the night at anybody's house. If people slept over, nobody slept in her room with her. And I had him. Okay. Jerusalem. He kneeled upon his knees. How many times a day? 3 times a day, and prayed and gave thanks before his God as he did aforetime. Then these men assembled and found Daniel praying and making supplication before his God. So what happened? Daniel went back to doing the things that he had always done in service to God that had now been made illegal. Now I want you to catch this. Is anybody in here? Jim Crow laws were laws that were designed to make the lives of people of color illegal. So they only made the things that these people do illegal, but not the things that these people do illegal. So let's say you work at a place and they say, you can't work here unless you get... It's the same as if you have to wear an armband with a yellow star on it that says you are a second-class citizen. You have to wear a mask. Okay. But the problem is that you want to enforce it. That's why there are many laws on the books that are not enforced. They're just there just in case they